guests here on the program. Well, I'm always wonder. I always wonder why is it so difficult to get some of those people who have been the real core agitators for the region into such key positions. Why is it so difficult? Why? Just why is it so difficult? I'm sure that will be another matter for another day. But as we wrap up now, yes, agenda setting for government at the state level and at the federal level. And I'd like to take that off from you.
Yes.
What do you think should be the focus of government?
Well, as for Yaradua, Yaradua has to go and sit tight. If he doesn't sit tight, there's no way his 7-point agenda can work. There's no way Division 20 can work. It will only end up like the Abacha Vision 2010. And as for Edo State, I want Comrade Dasoshomole to step on toes, because we cannot afford to have the status quo. We have to go head on to confront those people who have taken the Edo State people backward. They have taken the bread that is meant for tomorrow. So we have to retrieve it from them, set Edo State on the right footing. And the only way we can do it is not just to tell the Godfather to stay away, because they still have something to contribute. It's for them to let things to be done the way things are expected to be done.
All right. Well, just one word from you, just a sentence, maybe one for 1 minute before I let you go. Agenda setting. What's your advice for government?
Well, my advice is that we are behind our elected governor, Adam Oshomole.
Yes.
We also want to tell him that there's no way you can eradicate Godfathers from politics, but he should not be afraid.
Yes.
He should do what is right for his people. He
Yes.
should remember at all time when he's making decision that some people die for this cause.
Yes.
And I wish him a happy new year.
Yes.
Roxy?
Yeah, okay. Of course, we know today that we have the people's governor in there. But we will not wait for too long, waiting for the people's governor to do what we expect of him. So I think, for me, it is the right time for him to sit down quickly, get the best hands around himself, and show us what it takes him to be the people's governor. Because the people are waiting, and I know the people, they are not too patient to wait because of the previous bad governor. He is not the one that's done all of it. But
Yes.
I'm sure with a man like him and the kind of people he's selecting around himself now, it will not take time for us to know that we actually voted for a man.
Yes,
because we
yes,
actually voted
All right,
for
Yes.
him.
all right, gentlemen and lady, or lady and gentlemen. whichever. Thank you very much for coming on the show. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you for accepting of your show.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
The
we wish
Duke
you-
of Endeavor.
Thank you.
And we wish to see you some other time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, now we'll be looking at New Year resolution as we conclude this discussion. And after the news update at 9:30, I'll be back to talk with our crew putting together ITV farewell Christmas party for Father Christmas. You know, our Father Christmas is a very unique one. It's been with us for the past some weeks now, and I know that kids, parents, guardians are taking time to come see him, but they've had a great time. So let's just see what people are saying about New Year resolution, and we'll bring you the news updates. Stay tuned.
It is commonplace that many people all over the world make resolutions for a new year. The resolutions could be to improve themselves, achieve goals and dreams, kick a bad habit, amongst other things. These resolutions are meant to be kept throughout the year. Majority of the respondents attributed their well-being and source of livelihood to God Almighty and pledged to be better Christians and relate better with people. They stressed that if everyone will embrace this concept, the world will be a better place to live in.
Resolution is to really thank God and serve Him in His goodness this new year.
I equally made resolution to be closer to God. That is why I say to be closer to Him than ever before.
When we follow God well, things will work well for us.
That this state will be a good state. That God Himself will govern this Edo state so that we have more peace in the new year that we are going to enter.
Others remarked that they have resolved to achieve financial buoyancy and acquire certain material possessions in the new year.
I want to open my this year. As I learn work since last year, I never get money to open my work.
It is easy to make a resolution, but keeping it or achieving it is a different kettle of fish. Gracie Febi, reporting.
There has been crisis in the Niger Delta, which has brought instability to the region in recent times. These crises have also brought untold hardship to the people of the area. The federal government is not unaware of these challenges in the region. The federal government has been doing something to ensure issues raised are addressed once and for all to bring about the enabling environment for the rapid socio-economic development of the Niger Delta. Consequently, in response to popular demands, the federal government has set up the Technical Committee to articulate previous documents on the region with a view to formulating an acceptable roadmap for the infrastructural and human capital development in the region. Brothers and sisters, let us join hands with the federal government to forge a common front to correct the mistakes of the past. This message is brought to you courtesy Independent Television. All right, thank you again for staying with us on the program this morning on ITV. We're wrapping up the show now, but just before we do that, to bring you the early morning prayer service at the God's Historic Chapel 1 to 13 Kara